Hello! It's currently lockdown in London, the very beginning of lockdown, so I'm feeling okay about it all, but I'm sure as time goes on it won't be as easy. I am trying to really make structure in my day, so I am currently, where's my list? I write out a list of what I need to do at each hour. So we're kind of sharing childcare between ourselves. So in the morning is my work time, and then the afternoon is more childcare for me. And I think having structure in your day, especially if you're someone who has been always structured by their job, is such an important thing to do. So get out a piece of paper and write down hour by hour, what you're going to do. Of course, fit in things like breaks, exercise, getting out in nature, getting that fresh air and things like that. I think that's really important. For exercise at the moment, I'm trying to do 1 hour outside, because we're allowed 1 hour outside at this present moment in time in nature for a walk, getting sunshine, getting my steps in. And then I'm doing a half an hour yoga class inside during Shay's nap time. And I feel like that feels like a good amount of movement. And then obviously trying to move throughout the day, because I think when you're stuck at home, it's quite easy just to sit in the same place and just stay there. Because I think, movement is so important for positivity at the moment. We know how exercise releases endorphins, and it can be quite hard when you're used to, say, going to a gym or going to an exercise class to get motivated. But I think you just have to really know that the minute you finish that outdoor run or that indoor YouTube video, whatever, you will get the motivation to do the next one, because you feel super motivated and energized when you finish your workout. I know you kind of want it before to cheer you on, but I do think you just feel so good, and you never regret a workout, do you? My plan for this period of time is to try and make light of everything and try and think of all the positive things that I can be doing and the things that potentially I haven't been doing because I've been so busy, or making myself seem so busy. So I'm trying to make a plan of all the things that I potentially put off and all the things that potentially I would have liked to have done but I thought that I couldn't do. So making sourdough bread, or trying different recipes in the kitchen, or getting stuck into gardening, or decluttering the attic. That's definitely one that's on the bottom of the list, but probably the most important thing to do. But decluttering is definitely something that I'm going to do today. I'm going to try and tackle each room, and I know I did some vlogs earlier this year on minimalism, and I have been really good at minimizing and not buying as many things, but I haven't been very good at keeping it organized and decluttering along the way. And especially in the bathroom, I know I've got so many empties, but I just need to rinse them and put them in the recycling, but I've just chucked them back in the bathroom. I don't know if anyone else does that. I don't think there's any logic in it. It's just, I'll finish the conditioner in the shower and I'll say, oh, I'll do it later, and then later doesn't happen. So I feel I want to go through the bathroom today and not overwhelm myself and put too many things on my plate, because obviously at this present moment in time with coronavirus, I think we're all feeling quite stressed, and I think the worst thing you can do is overwhelm yourself by making an enormous to-do list and keeping it to 5 things in a day, keeping it quite simple and very achievable. So yeah, the bathroom is something that I'm going to definitely do today. And I'm really trying to have a routine with my day, keep my practices going, like meditation and my movement, and mindfulness and things like that, because this is when you need them. Meditation when you're living, on the beach, living this wonderful life is amazing and beautiful, but actually meditation is about teaching you to meditation is about being good at life. Meditation teaches you to be calmer in the moment, to be more present, to be less reactive. So I feel this is when I need my meditation the most. This is when I need to really show up and see what it's taught me. And I think it's been good. It's definitely helped me a lot, but I've definitely had moments of feeling really anxious about people that I love who are very vulnerable, and the state of the economy. And I know it's out of my control. I can obviously do as much as I can to protect the people I love and to you know, do what I can to help other businesses and myself as well. But at the end of the day, like, I think the things that we can't control are always the things we want to control the most. And I'm trying to be more at peace with it. And a mantra that I try and say to myself is let go. So when I feel myself getting worked up, I just breathe in and say let, and then exhale, go. And I find that really, really helps me, relax into the moment and just kind of get a bit more centered and stop trying to control things that are uncontrollable, because it's not really, really helping anyone. So here we are in the bathroom. I know this is like the section that I always use, but I don't even know what's going on in these sections here and here, so I feel like that's a good place to start. And I need to organise Shay's bath toys as well, because a lot of them potentially are ones he doesn't use, and I can go pack them away in the attic for, you know, future maybe stuff. Okay, right. See, this is empty, and this is something that it is amazing, by the way. Better You magnesium lotion. I've actually got some more in my bedroom, so I don't need to get any more, but I'm gonna give that a rinse and recycle it. What's this? Oh, this is a Reeb scalp leave-on treatment. So this is quite good. I used to get really bad itchy scalp, and actually it's not been as bad anymore. So I'm gonna make this section here all for hair. I think that's gonna be like the hair section, so it's nice and organized. Okay, I've got a bit of this hair mask that I haven't used, but it's really good to know because I was running low. I think it's so good to get to know your bathroom, because sometimes we buy things that we already have. It's got a little bit left in. Squeeze that out to the end. This is Bondi Boost Hair Elixir. Really like this brand, Aussie, and they have lots of really great hair products. I think everything's organic, all quite natural, but really, really works as well. So I'll use that as my last conditioner. Ooh, and then styling, this is fantastic as well, Aveda Smooth Infusion. I didn't know I had it, so I'm gonna remember and put it right at the front. This is another hair product. This is the Josh Wood Everything Mask. I have to say, if you're gonna buy one hair mask out on the market, this would be the number one. It's called the Everything Mask, and I think it sums up what it does. So colour locking, fade slowing, hair glossing, multitasking, deep conditioning treatment for every hair colour. I think it's really, really fantastic. I always notice, I don't know if my hair's looking that shiny today, I always notice that my hair looks really shiny when I use this. You just put it in 5 minutes and then rinse, so really quite easy. You can put it on for longer, and I'm sure it does more benefits, but I quite like the fact that it's only 5 minutes, because sometimes when they say 20 minutes on the pack, I'm like, what am I going to do? Should I get out the shower and then get back in? Because I'm not going to stand for 20 minutes in the shower while my conditioner's in. I don't know, I don't have that many things to do. I don't know, I'm not good at taking really long showers, so 5 minutes for me is perfect. Okay. Deodorant wise, this is finished. This was Sanex, but I've actually switched. So this has run out. Again, I need to recycle this. And I've actually switched to another Sanex one, because I do like this, but this has got no aluminium in. Now, I've had a really strange relationship with natural deodorant, where I went through years of only using natural deodorant, and I would find for the first 2 months it would work, and then it would stop working. And I went through so many different ones, and then I kind of just got a bit sick of it and just went on to classic normal deodorant. However, I then switched to this, which is a kind of normal brand, but I really like Sanex. It's a sustainable, naturally sourcing. It's got no aluminium in it, and it actually does work. And it works long term. So I've had this for maybe 2 months, and it's still working, which is really good. I'll keep you updated, but I feel like this is going to be my product. my go-to deodorant of choice. Okay, so I'm going to keep this section here as like my everyday stuff. So the kind of my skincare routine at the moment is I'm using this. So this is Goldfaden needleless smoothing concentrate. So it's like a hyaluronic acid serum. So I cleanse this serum and then this one, which is SA probiotic serum, and then my SPF. Using Dr. Sam's daily something, and then my evening is cleanse, and I put Dr. Sam's nightly serum, which I feel like is running out and I love it, and then also some Omorovista acid fix 3 times a week, and then I use a face oil by Sarah, which is by my bedside table because I tend to do like a big massage in bed. So those are like my go-to, like everything. So I want to kind of clear this section out because I think this is face masks, which I don't actually need like by the section. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick brief look through the face masks of ones that I actually generally use, and then some that are empty, like this one. So that's empty. This is really good. This is a Rene Forte hydrating face mask. And then I've got a Tata Harper resurfacing mask. So I feel like I tend to do like a resurfacing, so like a sort of exfoliation, a moisturization, and then like a mud one when I'm breaking out more. But those are the kind of 3 that I like rotate between. And by Sarah does a really, really good mud mask for that. It's a little bit messy, but it is fantastic. So those are kind of my masks, and I feel like I'm going to put them maybe in a section over here. So what I've been doing is pulling everything out of these and then stocking back what's in. Most of this is actually empty. Some of it has a tiny bit left in, but majority of things are empty here. I'll tell you what like have been the best of the empties. This body exfoliator, amazing if you get ingrown hairs. This range I've like devoured by Aveda, which is the Nutri-Plenish. What else has been really good? Yeah, this is really good. This is the same Josh Wood brand as the one before. Some of these need to be put away. What else has been amazing? Oh, this, the Aveda. As you can see, I've squeezed out the last drop. The Aveda Dry Remedy mask. That's been really, really good. But yeah, everything's kind of been used to the last drop here. So the bathroom is looking just so much better. I'm so much happier with it. It feels much cleaner and more relaxed. So I've just kind of kept toothbrushes and toothpaste up here and hand soap. This section here is like facial electronics, so Foreo face, and then I've got my new face, which kind of sends electric currents to make the serum get more, massaging tool, so lots of different kind of rollers and other things there. This section is hair, this section is body, Shay's toys, that's just got like beauty containers and masks and my boyfriend's stuff. It's quite small in there. And then I've got my everyday skincare here. So all looking good in the bathroom. I'm feeling really like satisfied having done that, decluttered my space, feeling more calm now that like that's done. Shut the door. And I feel like I completed something that I've wanted to do for a long time, which is a really nice thing to do. And I think we're all looking for small wins. And you know, if decluttering, or whether it's trying a new skill or learning something new, maybe it's a language you've always wanted to take up, you could start listening to a language. I think maybe we've got to take this, you know, any positive light we can see from the situation, if you can. Of course, I know if you're working for the NHS or if you're very unwell, this is probably not a possibility for you to do these sorts of things. But if you're in a more privileged position and you're feeling anxious and worried, then these are things that potentially could help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Stay safe, be well.